Hey everybody, Jim from Cigars and Other Dude Stuff. I'm in my kitchen today for a Foods for Dudes segment. Today we're making bacon. And I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't think it's much of a limb, to be honest with you, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that everybody loves bacon. But it's a pain to make. It generates a lot of grease and you got to get a big pan out and cook, and it takes a long time and you got to watch over it. But I have a hack for making anywhere from 2 to 6 slices of bacon in your microwave fast and easy with very, very little cleanup. So let me show you how to do that. What you need to get started here is I have 5 plies of paper towels. I think I'm going to make about 4 slices of bacon, and we'll see how that works out. I also have plates, and these are optional. You can cook it right on the paper towel in your microwave, but then you got some cleanup to do in your microwave. So I used a plate, and that way you just wipe the plate off and then wash it, and you're fine. And last but not least, some bacon. I'm going to use a ceramic plate for this. We could use a paper plate too if we really want to make cleanup easy. And I'm going to put down, and you put them right on top and line them up together. 3 plies down. And then I'm going to take my bacon. This is regular cut bacon, and as we'll see, it makes a big difference in cooking time what kind of bacon that you are using. The cut of bacon, thick bacon takes longer, and different brands of bacon, believe it or not, take longer. So we'll start from the outside here. Don't be afraid about a little bumper in the bacon, because that actually makes it cook a little faster. And you can pretty much make them very close together, almost touching each other, and even a little bit touching each other. Just don't have them overlapping by a real lot. Okay, so there we go. We got it. Take one of our plies. So we put 3 on the bottom, 1 on the top, because we don't want it to splash around our microwave. So we got it all lined up here. So now I'm going to walk it over to the microwave. And it helps to have a turntable in your microwave. If you don't, then you're going to have to stop every 30 seconds or so and give it a little rotation. But if you have a turntable, it's kind of set it and forget it. In terms of cooking time, you got to be a little careful. You don't want to overcook the bacon. And like I said, different brands and different cuts cook faster or slower. My guideline is for regular cut bacon to start at 45 seconds per slice. So since I had 4 slices, that would be 3 minutes. If it's thicker cut bacon, 1 minute per slice to start with. And then we're going to check on it and add time as we need to get it how you want it. Because the nice thing about this too is if you like it a little chewy, you can have that. If you like it really crisp, you can have that. If you like it really burned, you can have that, hopefully not by accident. Nice thing about doing it this way, clean up in the microwave is pretty simple. I got to tell you this story. My wife had a friend about 10 years ago who had a family and middle school kids and high school kids. And she was a tough hombre. She was a tough mom. And the microwave was a disaster all the time. And she was getting more and more tired of having to clean it. So this went on for several months. And finally, one day that she got up in the microwave, it was a complete disaster. And she said, you know what? They're coming to pick up bulky trash tomorrow morning. If this microwave isn't clean by the time I go to bed tonight, it's going out in the trash. Predictably, what happened? The microwave didn't get cleaned and she put it out with the trash. I really don't know the follow-up to that story. They ended up having to buy another one, but that one went in the trash anyway. So let's give this another minute or so to cook, and I will be back to check in a second. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm going to take it out, even though I wouldn't normally do that. So it's still got a little ways to go. I want it to be pretty well done. So I'm going to say we're going to put it in for another minute at a time. You got to be careful. Once it gets to that point, you do have to babysit it a little bit and keep an eye on it. I had this in for a minute longer. Let's see if that worked. Ooh, here we go. I'm going to put it down here and uncover it. And that's just how I like it. I like it pretty crisp. So like I said before, once you get past that 45 seconds per slice, you got to kind of babysit it. Because if I put it in for another 2 minutes without looking at it, it would be very, very burnt at that point. So it cooks pretty fast toward the end. All right, let's do cleanup. Take it off our plate, slap it down. grab our last ply of towel, wipe some of the excess grease off that. This has still got to be washed, of course. But there we go. Cleanup is done. Breakfast is served. All right. See you next time from Cigars and Other Dude Stuff.